Okay, at this time, we'd like to show you the maintenance on the injection valve. So we would like to stop the unit. We're going to use our switch to do that. Right now, the unit will stop pumping polymer. It's running a flush, so the motor is running, the water valve stays open. We have that running for our desired time. In our case, we're at the default of 30 seconds. We wait for that to finish. Once that finishes, we'll know because the motor will stop as well. So we'll let that finish up. Now what we would like to do is we're going to isolate the unit. So we're going to close a ball valve. That way we have nothing feeding back through the unit at this time. We're going to have to remove the injection valve. So to remove the injection valve, we have our quarter turn plate. We just need to loosen our two screws. Once we do that, we can quarter turn that plate and simply pull up on that and it will come out for us. What we're going to do is we're going to pump some mineral oil through that. So we're going to fill mineral oil into our calibration column. And we know that we're isolated to pump from there because our solenoid valve is closed. We have our calibration column open. We're going to hold that injection valve now somewhere where we can capture it. So just hold it right in on top. And we're going to use the prime feature on the pump. So use the prime feature. We're just holding that prime button, which is the lower right hand button, for a period of time. Then we're going to turn that up to allow it to pump through. So I can see that the mineral oil is starting to flow through. Once we have that, we can turn that back down, let the pump come to a stop. Now we're going to loosen our fitting. The tip of the injection valve is slotted, so we can get our wrench on there. And the tip, which is the checking portion of it, just threads into the valve plug. Now what we can do, we can have a bucket filled with either Polygon or a dilute solution of bleach, and we can let that injection tip just set in there for a period of time while we're cleaning up the rest of the skid. We'll come back, we'll get that tip, we can clean it with a brush. Just make sure that all of the polymer is removed from the tip of that injection valve. Once we have that done, we want to be sure that that tip is dry. We don't want any water on the tip, because if the polymer comes in contact with that water, we're going to create another problem. So we'll make sure it's dry. We might let this set for a period of time just to be 100% sure. And that's if we don't have another one to put in the meantime. But once we're convinced that there's no water on this unit, it has to be 100% dry, we can reassemble. We're just going to tighten it hand tight. Get it just a little snug with the wrench until it bottoms out. That's all we need. I'll remove this so I don't spill it. We will reinsert that back down in. Push it in place. Quarter turn plate, it's back installed. We're going to snug up our screws. And we are ready to prime the unit and pump again.